Hey there, YouTube. This is the '05 Durango that I've got the engine out of, which I thought the oil pump went bad. I mean, it probably did. I haven't really inspected it yet. But I've got the engine torn down, and let's see. This is what happens when you don't change your oil for 38,000 miles. Here is one of the middle main bearing. It is toasted. I mean, bad. The other one's even worse, I think. Yeah. I don't know if you can focus on that. That one's real bad. But this is what happens, folks, if you don't change your oil like you should. I got this truck for cheap, and they thought it was the oil pump that went bad. Well, it was their and on the main or connecting rod bearings, that's all these in here in row from front to rear. Hang on a second. Like I said, front to rear. Sorry, my kids are arguing over stuff. Let's see. This would be the very first cylinder, or one of them anyways. Those actually looked okay. There's a little bit of metal mixed with oil on that. And this is cylinder 2, and this is the worst one. Yeah, that one's, look at that, just shredded apart, really. This engine has 198,000 miles on it, and their oil change, I think, the oil change was due look at that, 163,828, and the truck has 198,000 miles. And today's date is I think today's the 12th, 2/12/16, so 2 years, 30,000 miles, somewhere in there. I was debating on having these redone at the machine shop, but I think with how bad this engine is, I might just try to find a low mileage or short block, hell, even a long block. Either way, if I get a short block or a long block, I'm going to end up putting a new oil pump and timing chain set in this thing. And they were, he was telling me about a timing chain rattle, the guy I bought it from. And here's a timing chain set. This goes behind, here's an oil pump. This goes behind this. So this tensioner was fine. Now, this sits in the block right here on the, right here on the chain, and keeps tension on it. Well, this was broke off and just sitting there, and of course there were some plastic pieces in the bottom, but I'm guessing this is probably what the timing chain rattle was. But it didn't jump time, surprisingly. I checked that before I took it out. I lined up all the timing marks. So, anyways, and I guess I'll add in there I'm going to power wash this block and see how the cylinder walls look. I mean, none of them really are scarred or anything, so I might be able to get away with not having the block bored or honed, because I wasn't going to do that unless I absolutely had to. Yeah, it all looks pretty good to me. It's just a high mileage block. So, like I said, it will need new. I will end up replacing the pistons and connecting rods, and obviously all the bearings. I have rebuilt one engine before. This will be my second engine rebuild, and the first one was a 4.6 in my 98 Mustang. So, I don't have a lot of experience in rebuilding engines, but my 4.6 ran pretty good after I put it back together, so I succeeded on that. This engine is actually a little bit more different. Obviously, it's a Dodge. It's a little more difficult to work with. So, that's my big old mess. So anyways, I'm going to clean this block and check the cylinder walls, and then I'm going to send it to the machine shop. And I'm probably going to send the cylinder heads to the machine shop as well. I could not get, I will tell you guys this, there's one Torx bit in this whole engine, and it is right here, and there's another one on this head right there, and there's a cap that comes off. Oh no, there's a hole right here that you got to get through to get to that one. I couldn't get that one off. It ended up rounding the inside of it. It's a Torx bit. So I don't know how I'm going to get that out and replace it. Anyways, if you guys have any questions on the teardown of the engine and the removal of the engine, I've got some videos. I might not post them. I may not. But if you guys have any questions on this engine, or would like me to record it, putting it back together, comment below, let me know. So anyways, just let me know, and like I said, if you guys want to see somewhat of me tearing the engine out, let me know if you guys have any questions or anything like that. So take it easy, like, subscribe, comment, however you do. So take it easy.